There is one thing that almost always exists in your closet: a pair of jeans. Every time you put them on, slide your hands into the pockets and take a quick look at yourself in the mirror. There is one tiny detail that is easy to miss: a small pocket hiding inside the main front pocket. It has always been there. You have seen it 100 times. And then you start to wonder, why is it there at all? Was it designed to hold something, or added for style? Or is it one of those old design details that survived so long, most people forgot what it was originally for? Today, we're breaking down the hidden story behind the tiniest pocket on your jeans, right here on the Daily Why. To understand that little pocket, you have to go back to the original job of jeans. Jeans did not start as fashion, they started as workwear. In 1873, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis patented riveted work pants built to survive hard labor. These were made for miners, cowboys, railroad workers, and other laborers who needed something tough enough to handle long days, rough conditions, and constant wear. In that world, a small extra pocket was not a random detail. It solved a real problem. Back in the late 1800s, pocket watches were common, and for many workers, they were essential. If you were working long shifts, catching trains, moving goods, or timing your day, keeping track of time mattered. But pocket watches were also fragile. A watch bouncing around in a large pocket with tools, coins, or other metal objects could easily get scratched, cracked, or broken. So jean makers added a much smaller pocket, placed high inside the main front pocket, where a worker could keep a pocket watch more securely. In other words, that tiny pocket was not just extra storage, it was built to protect something valuable. As time passed, that tiny pocket stayed, even after the original reason for it started to disappear. By the early 20th century, wristwatches became more common, and the watch pocket was no longer as necessary as it once had been. But that small pocket did not disappear, because once a design feature becomes part of something iconic, it does not need its original purpose to survive. And jeans were becoming exactly that, iconic. Over time, the little pocket adapted to new uses. In the 1950s and 1960s, people used it for coins, matchbooks, and other tiny everyday items. During the 1970s and 1980s, with the rise of denim as a fashion statement rather than purely workwear, the little pocket often served as a stylistic element, contributing to the rugged and practical aesthetic of jeans. Today, the little pocket continues to be a feature on most jeans. Even though its original purpose is largely forgotten, many people are unaware of its historical significance and instead come up with their own uses for it. Some common modern uses include storing small items like guitar picks, USB drives, lighters, and even tiny bottles of hand sanitizer. Some jeans manufacturers have modified the pocket to fit small devices like iPods or other compact gadgets. Despite these adaptations, the primary function of the pocket remains the same: to provide a small, secure storage space for items that need to be kept separate from the main pockets. The presence of the little pocket serves as a nod to the heritage of jeans, reminding us of their origins in the hard-working environments of the American West. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in vintage and retro fashion, with many people seeking out clothing that has historical authenticity. That little pocket is a detail that appeals to these fashion enthusiasts, who appreciate the craftsmanship and history behind their clothing. As a result, the little pocket has become a beloved feature for those who value the timeless appeal of denim. Design changed, habits changed, fashion changed, but the little pocket stayed. Its enduring presence is a testament to the ingenuity of early jean designers and the lasting impact of their innovations. So the next time you pull on a pair of jeans, take a second look at that tiny pocket. It is not just a leftover piece of fabric. It is a piece of 19th century workwear still stitched into modern fashion. If this surprised you, leave a like, share it with someone who has never thought twice about that little jeans pocket, and subscribe for more surprising stories hidden in everyday things. Thanks for watching The Daily Why, and see you in the next one.